your commercial grade fucking
Holy
bleach.
fuck, bud. What the fuck happened? Did you get a reverse tan?
I have no idea, dude. That shit is crazy, man.
Oh my god.
Alright, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and GameCube. My name is Brent, aka Boo-Wop. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
I'm here looking at shoes on Amazon, and of course I'm looking at dress shoes, and I'm looking at a couple pairs, some of the brand you recommended me, and I just realized, god damn it, I have to buy a belt that matches the shoes.
Holy
like
shit,
a black
dude.
is black, but when I pick it, I like brown shoes, so I have to get a brown that is matching identical. So now I'm like, I have windows side by side to see if it matches visually on the screen.
If it's the
before I
same
even
color brown, dude.
Exactly. And that's gonna make me crazy, because I know it's gonna be like a color shade off when I get it.
You're crazy, dude. But you know what? That is like some old school kind of etiquette, right? Your shoes have to match your belt or something like that.
Exactly. I'm about to put up my other pairs of shoes, like up to my computer screen.
I think that's another old school etiquette thing is your socks have to match your shirt, like the color of your shirt.
What?
Yeah, that's something I heard too. It's like an OG.
Oh my god!
It's like
So if I'm wearing pink, I have to wear pink. What?
Yeah, man, dress socks, dude. It's like the OG, like gentleman's etiquette book or something. But I mean, I imagine that's written back in like the 50s, where if you were outside, you had to wear a fucking hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, those rules probably don't apply anymore. Oh man, but yeah, did you find something you like, dude, or how's it looking?
Golly, yeah, I found two pairs of shoes, but then it's man, that belt has to match. 100%. I've seen it at work. I've seen a lot of people, at least the old school people, have matching belts, and I don't want to be like a shade off. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like hiding it with my fat, just tuck it under my shirt.
Tucking it under your shirt. That's fucking funny, dude. Oh man, dude, 21st century. Crazy, man. You could put your shoes up to your computer screen and see if it's the same color as the belt you're trying to buy, man. Speaking of the 21st century, I finally joined it, and I bought a Wi-Fi surge protector, dude. So now basically I can turn stuff off and on with an app on my phone, and it's fucking amazing, dude.
I see. I told you have to buy Alexa.
No, I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna get it, dude. No way.
No. Yes. And then have Google Home. See, look at the houses I told you about. Even your cousin or whoever you visited, they had integrated systems, Amazon stuffs already. So that just shows the future is moving in that direction of technology.
I'm fine with the app. The app is it's still. Man, can I even say that's analog still? No way, dude. But it's analog for 2019. It's just clicking two buttons on an app. I'm fine with that. I don't want to walk in my house and say, Alexa, turn on the lights, and all the fucking lights turn on, dude. No way, bro. I don't want that shit, dude.
You can even have it cater to your voice, so listen to you only. So that's why I think it's a great idea. You don't even have to get up. You don't even have to touch your phone.
See, that's
just like, oh man, I just wanted to, set my alarm. You can just tell it to set your alarm or play music or, what's the news, what's the weather. It's perfect, man.
So yeah, so far I have, I have 4 outlets basically that I could hook up to this app. So far I just have a light, right? So I could turn the light on and off with my app. What other thing should I plug into this?
So what type of? Oh yeah, so I'm not sure exactly what you want to turn on and off with. I guess the light. Yeah, just your light. Maybe your fridge. Maybe your coffee maker.
Okay, wait. I'm not gonna turn on and off the
fridge. Maybe your radio or whatnot. See, for me, I have the light bulbs. So yeah, that's specific to a certain type of lighting, and And then I do have the smart plug like yours. But the one that I want to get is like the actual devices that were like built in to integrate with that stuff. So,
Sure.
you can be like, okay, at 6 a.m., make coffee or something like that. And,
Okay. It actually runs, like it presses the start button for you rather than just turning it on.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Huh. Damn, dude.
Maybe
So nothing
you can hook up like Christmas lights to your room, or maybe security camera, or I don't know, whatever floats your boat.
Trying to think. No, I'm not trying to have a fully smart house, dude. I just read an article, by the way, about how someone was staying at an Airbnb, and I think the dad or something was, scanning the Wi-Fi to see what devices were connected to the Wi-Fi. It was like a family that was staying at this cabin. And he found there was a device, and it was a fucking camera, dude, and it was live streaming somewhere. And it was
Oh
like
yeah.
set up in the fucking living room or something, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, recently there's two articles I just read about like that Airbnb. One was hidden in a smoke detector.
Yeah.
And the other one was I think in Ireland or whatnot, and it was like hidden in a corner, and then like everybody just noticed it, and they were waving, of course, but still I'm like, man, I'm not sure if I want to do Airbnb anymore, Like, I know it's cheap, but there are those people that would like to stream your body online kind of thing.
There's actually a Reddit for that, I think. I think it's Reddit live streams or something like that. And it's like, I don't know, some of them are basic. It's like you could find the local like cameras that show you the traffic in the morning on the freeway. You know what I mean? So there's those cameras. And then there's other cameras that people just find the IP address to a fucking security camera in someone's front yard or something. So they post it on there and everybody could watch it and shit, dude. It's kind of crazy, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't know. It's weird that they let that shit just happen too on Reddit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's how I watch all my sports events is through streams on a Reddit. So RIP, man. Wild Wild West. The Wild West out there. But yeah, no, it's crazy, man. I think the other thing I'm gonna plug into the surge protector that I could just turn on from my phone is a fan. I'll just always leave the fan like, I don't know, on or something on like medium, just so I could turn it on. But damn, what else can I plug into this shit, dude?
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, everything requires actually pressing the button. I was like, maybe I'll do my PS4. I was like, no, that's not a good idea. Maybe a PC. Yeah. No, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So the only thing I would think is generally like the light, on and off switch for the light. Anything like that along the lines. Maybe you can add more lights to your room. Like desk lights or something. So
that's true. Yeah, just have mad lights in my room.
Yeah, or like the lights that go behind your monitor. Like different colors, LED monitors, lights. So maybe you can do that.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, just generally lights in general. But maybe you can get a smart device to do that voice actively.
No, it's okay. No,
yeah. So that way it's always listening. And
that's all right, dude.
By the time you say you want a pizza, it's already at your front door.
No, that's right. Okay, so it's like listening to my subliminal thoughts, not even my voice, where it's like, I think I want a pizza. Like, I'm saying that to myself in my head. And that's when the app orders it for me, dude.
It says, I got you, bro.
You could tell. It could tell from the fucking, temperature of my fingertips on my phone. That's how it can tell that I want pizza. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. Speaking of surge protectors, the Surge is free on PlayStation Plus, dude. Do you remember this game? I was really about to buy this video game, dude.
Which game?
The Surge.
Don't remember that.
Let
me Google that.
Yeah, it's like Dark Souls, but in the future. I think it's all robots and your armor is robot gear. You basically have like an exoskeleton suit that you could add stuff onto. I think there's guns. I'm not sure. But we played this briefly, I think at E3 or something like that. And I was kind of excited for it. I just never had the time to play it, so that's why I didn't buy it. And now I'm glad I didn't buy it, dude, because I just have it for free now. Thank God for PlayStation Plus, dude. Do you see it? You remember this game?
Yeah, I'm looking at the trailer, and I don't remember this game, but yeah, it looks like a Division, but in the future.
Yeah,
it has like a HP bar and everything, and yeah, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it has a stamina bar and all that, so I think it's more like Souls. But I think it is too. You can have ranged combat that's more effective than anything that's in Souls. So, yeah, no, I'm glad I get to check it out. The games have been kind of whack now, man. Now I think it's only PlayStation 4 games that are free. There's no more PS3 games. There's no more PSP Vita games. So it's like,
wait, if you think about it, we never really turned on those systems like since ever. Well, have you?
That's true. I don't even have my PlayStation 3 plugged in, but I would like the option of having those games, dude. You know, if I'm ever bored one day, I'll be like, oh, hey, I could play the whole Yakuza series. Because I think they gave away Yakuza 4 and 5 on PlayStation 3. And then on the PS4, I think they gave away 0 and Kiwami or something. So you have like 6 out of 15 of the Yakuza games. Just free on your fucking consoles already. But damn, dude, yeah, how many Yakuza games are there? I think there's up to 6 plus 0.
Jesus, I haven't even played any of them, but I heard they're all good games.
Yeah, I played 4. 4 is the first free one that we got, and that one's fairly fun. But yeah, there's 0 to 6, and then there's Kiwami 1 and 2, which are like the remakes, and then there's like a zombie version, kind of like Red Dead Undead. So there's at least 10 versions of Yakuza, dude. And these games are not small either, right? Because you could just walk through a whole like portion of Tokyo or something where you run the streets and shit like that, and then go to all the restaurants, play all the games, dude. It's kind of crazy, man. So I don't know how they pull it off.
Wait, didn't you get that for free on PC?
No, I didn't. I got it on PlayStation 4, I think. Yeah, all of them I got on PlayStation Plus. Well, yeah, no, kind of wild. Yakuza, who would have thought? Let's see, what else is going on, man? Oh, also, thank God for 2019. Remember last week I was talking about that game, The Getaway? Like the British version of Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
So, after we finished up our podcast last week, I remembered, I was like, oh shit, dude. I have the emulator on my computer. You know what I mean? And since, you know, I still own the game, I downloaded it and played it. And now I remember why that game was so fucking hard, dude. Because there's no reticle in the game at all.
Oh,
there's nothing that shows your health. There's nothing that shows how much bullets you have in your gun. There's nothing. So even back then, where, you know, there was like minimalistic tutorials, there wasn't really too much hand holding in video games. That was like no hand holding at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you in gunfights and stuff, it's not really free aim. But if you lock onto an enemy, you're just looking at them. There's no kind of like square or, you know, lock on symbol around any enemy. You're just like looking at them, hoping that you're shooting them. You know what I mean?
Is this third person or is this like first person?
Yeah, third person. It's like Grand Theft Auto. So then imagine, you know, I press a button to lock on to somebody and I'm just looking at them. Yeah.
What if there's like 2 guys?
Yeah, no, you're just aiming at one of them.
Oh my god!
And to pick up guns, when you pick up a gun, let's say, you know, I think the guy always has a pistol, you know, and you could always pick up another pistol and dual wield, but you don't know how many bullets you have in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if you run out of bullets in one of the guns, he just throws it away and keeps his one little gun. And then let's say you pick up an AK-47, you're running around shooting people with an AK. Once that runs out of bullets, you throw it away. So what if in the middle of a gunfight, you don't know, you know? Let's say there's 2 people in front of me. I have my AK. I don't know. There's only 2 bullets left. You know what I mean?
Man,
so in the middle of that gunfight, I'm gonna throw away the gun, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh shit, I'm fucked," and just get fucked up, dude.
We're supposed to be like John Wick, and you know we know how many bullets are in. That's like 1 bullet per person, but. I guess that's kind of like real life. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
accounting.
That's true. You're not really keeping track of it in real life, but yeah, no, it's crazy. Now I remember why that game is so hard. And there's a sequel to that fucking game too, which is even crazier. So
that means that game took off enough to have a sequel.
Yeah. No, because it was around that time there were a lot of like British gangster movies coming out. I think like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and what's that other one? Snatch. There was a lot of British gangster movies coming out at that time, so I think that's why it came out, just to go with the flow, you know. And that was probably why the genre, I'll say, more or less was successful. Plus, we didn't know any better, right? That was like the peak of video games at the time was the PS2. So who are we to say, oh, this game sucks, when that was the best we had? I'd like to see a remake of that, though. I think if they remade that now with what do you call it? With new graphics, dude, that game would be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I got a quick reality check on why that game was so hard. I tried to finish it too, but there was this one boss that was bullshit. He had like a grenade launcher, and I couldn't get near him. Oh man, but yeah. Let's see, what else were we talking about? Oh, dude, we went to a beer event at Ballast Point for Days Gone this week, dude. Which
that I totally missed out on.
Yeah, dude.
Free beers and shit.
Free beers, dude. So I guess Days Gone partnered up with Ballast Point, and they made a red ale based off of where does Days Gone take place? Like, I don't know, in Seattle or Northwest America, in Washington, right? So they made a beer based off of that area, and it was pretty good, you know. You just pulled up, and they give you a wristband, and you could have fucking just free beer. You know what I mean? 2 free beers. I don't think I spent any money out there, dude. Dustin, big baller over here, was buying truffle fries for everybody, though, dude. Shout out to Dustin, man. I know, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, dude, they were just handing out free beer, and you got, I think, a bag, a Days Gone poster, and then they gave you your pint glass. For whenever you ordered the beer, they would take your little vouchers away from your wristband.
That's what I would have wanted. I wanted that pint glass, man.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool, dude. It's just funny because I think it's supposed to be battle worn, you know? Like some of the words are supposed to be like rough around the edges and stuff like that. But it looks like just poor workmanship. Like the S is missing in Days Gone. Well, I think it's supposed to be on purpose, but just because it's on a pint glass, it looks weird. It looks like it's incomplete, dude. But it was good times, man. I got to try the game out, and it's super solid. Just a super solid third-person shooter. We were just talking about the Getaway and how that has no reticle at all. This one has a very minimalist reticle, but you know what everything's doing. You know how much bullets you have in your gun. The silencers are like oil filters or something like that, you know? And you don't want to make a lot of noise or else all those zombies will be on you. So you could see the condition of your oil filter that you're holding. It's easy to attach it and detach it from the gun so you don't waste it at all. It was funny. They gave you 2 different scenarios. They gave you a stealth kind of scenario and then a horde scenario. And of course, me, I've been playing Sekiro the past 2.5 weeks, dude. So I picked the stealth. What do you call it? I picked the stealth mission, right? And I think it's I had to run into this building, get a part for my motorcycle, and then get out. So I'm sneaking in, and I see, perfect. There's a zombie in front of me, and he's eating like another zombie or some shit like that, right? And I'm asking the lady that's there, I'm like, oh, hey, how do you lock on? And she goes, lock on? I was like, yeah, how do I lock on to this zombie? And she goes, I don't know, let me ask. So she runs to ask somebody, right? I'm slowly sneaking up to this guy. And she goes, oh, yeah, you can't lock on. It's a third-person shooter. I was like, oh, no shit, dude. So I go in because I'm playing so much Sekiro, dude. I'm waiting for that little white dot that turns red, bro. In order, that signals when I can get the fucking kill. But of course there's nothing like that in this game. I think it's a different prompt. It's like, it shows though, like triangle shows up above the zombie's head where you could do the stealth kill.
I see.
Yeah, it's super. Like I said, super solid. It was funny when I started the game. I was like trying to shoot a zombie in the head, and my aim was all over the place, dude. And I paused and looked at that. The sensitivity was like 8. Turn that shit all the way down to 2. The headshots from there on out, dude. But yeah, man, no, they got a purchase out of me that day. I'm definitely picking up the game. We'll have another solid like story mode game to go, dude. You know.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's kind of the end of Sony's run, I think, isn't it? That's like the last exclusive they have coming out.
Really? Is everything gonna like go to Switch and Xbox?
Well, no, but that was like, the big ones for PlayStation 4 were like,
oh, for now.
Yeah, were Days Gone, Spider-Man, and God of War, right? Those are the 3 games they were really like touting out and about at E3 and all their events and stuff. Now that this comes out, we have games Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2, what else? Final Fantasy 7 Remake that might be exclusive, and we don't even know when those are coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sort of interesting. PlayStation 5 time, man.
Yeah. So I think PlayStation 5 is gonna happen they're gonna announce it this year, but it won't come out for 2 years from now, I think. And it's going to be a lot of VR capable, which is not your favorite. So we're going to probably see Final Fantasy 7 2025. Because they have to remake the game. Remake the game because maybe they started on PS4 and they're like, you know what? This has to be on PlayStation 5. So they have to start from scratch.
Oh man, see, now that gives me even more confidence that it's coming out next year because it has to be on PlayStation 4, dude. It has to be. You can't announce this game in 2015 and think, oh yeah, we announced it for PlayStation 5 back then. Shut the fuck up, dude. No, you didn't.
Nope. That's how it was for Final Fantasy 13 Versus. They announced it 10 years, and then like 13 years later, then they're like, okay, now we have the game release.
But that still came out on PS2, right? Oh no, Versus came out all the way to PlayStation 4. It skipped the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out on 3 when 13 came out, but then it went straight to 4. But that was like 10 years or 13 years after they initially announced it.
So was that supposed to be a side story to 13?
It's supposed to be an alternate universe kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But that's why it was, but I don't know what happened. They're just like, you know what, we're just going to make it 15, remake completely everything, but it's still the same sort of concept art, and that's what happened. So, yeah, that's why I think they're going to really push this till 10 years, because, Kingdom Hearts 3 took forever. They came out with 2.8 or 1.5 remakes, 2.5 remakes. They're like really holding off on the Kingdom Hearts 3, and then it finally released.
But I mean, in the meantime, with that, they were coming out with like, Kingdom Heart Pie 314 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they were coming out with like the in between versions that I didn't give a fuck about because they didn't really matter.
Exactly, they didn't care about that. So that's why they're releasing all these other games versus releasing the main game. So, yep. I'm gonna win that bet.
Nah, dude, you're not. It's gonna come out next year because it has to be on PS4, dude. Watch.
PS5, and it's gonna be in VR, and then they have to change it again. So.
Oh, dude! Speaking of VR, I finally got to experience it firsthand. At least the home version of the stuff, the capabilities of the home version at Rick's house, man. And I think I'm a believer, dude. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I never noticed before, playing VR at PSX and all that about like the depth. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if you're watching TV, it's just a flat screen, right? But when you're looking around you right now in reality, you could tell, something is further away than something else. It's not a flat screen. And even though you're watching or using VR in a flat screen, you can, tell the difference between if something's farther away or not, I don't know how they do. I think it's like the 3DS and how they did 3D on that screen. It's kind of reminiscent of that. So, dude, I'm super impressed, man. I might have to pick it up. 3D is the future.
Yeah, I told you. See, That's what I mean. I was like, I was not a believer when I first tried it for Ace Combat. I was super impressed, but it still wasn't enough for me to buy a VR. I was like, you know what? There's not that many games and not that many features. But then I guess they came out. They came out with the version 2.0 or whatever for their headset, and it's more, I guess, more better, more integrated, and all that. But yeah, like after playing it for a while, especially at another person's place, playing Beat Saber and all these games, and I was like, man, this is actually pretty crazy to play, So that's why I think it will be the future, but it's still way in like infant stages, So I think Nintendo VR is coming out, Labo is coming out, and then I read an article that says, "Oh yeah, you guys get to design how your helmet will be." And I was like, "You guys are just lazy, like just make an actual VR headset where we can slide in the console and call it a day." But no, they want to make it out of cardboard where you're licking up a chicken's butt. So,
dude, did you see the one setup they have? I think this is like the normal setup where it's the cardboard and all that, But the Joy-Cons are still on the Wii, so it's basically you hold the Joy-Cons, hold it up to your face, and that's how you play, dude.
I don't want to do it. My arm's gonna get tired.
They're gonna get stuck, dude. Your arms are gonna get stuck like that, dude.
Oh my! They got stuck at WonderCon. Holding the console up, like at a 90-degree angle. I couldn't bend it all the way down anymore after holding it for an hour. See,
yeah, man.
I need to take that Centrum stuff, vitamins.
Man, yeah. If Wii figures it out though, if the Switch figures it out. It'll be sick, man. It'll be sick if they come out with a legit headset, dude. I think it'll be tight, man.
Yeah, but they're coming out. They said they were releasing Zelda and Mario.
Super Mario. Oh yeah. There's like little Mario. That's right. I did see that too. There's like little Mario VR side missions, right?
Yeah.
And then you could play the entire Breath of the Wild in VR. That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would actually. I'm really. I'll make my cardboard, but just turn on that VR function.
I wonder if do you think they'll have the steps or like the architecture for the blueprints for the headset online, or do you think you have to buy the Labo?
I think you have to buy it because it comes with the glasses, and then
that's true.
Those lenses, like I don't know what type of lens, but yeah, as long as you get those lenses, I think you can make your own cardboard, whatever. But yeah, so
that's fucking hilarious, dude. Have you played Breath of the Wild period yet?
No, not yet. Oh, a little bit when we started the podcast a long time ago, but yeah, I have not played since. I need to. Because I know I think that's what's wrong with the games now. That's why we're creating our backlog, is because we know how long it's going to take, how much time we have to invest in something. And so we hold off on it, It's like, oh man, I know this is a 300-hour game. Not going to start that yet. I'm going to play Tetris 99, for a little bit. So that's why I started like Hollow Knight, because I know you guys want me to start that, but I'll finish that. But next will be like, quick to get into games and quick to get out. So.
Yeah. No, it's very true. See, and that mindset I think is what makes battle royales so popular too. You don't have to invest too much time into it. That might be the perfect thing though too, because humans' attention spans are getting less and less as time goes on as well, right?
Yep.
There's just so much we can do now. Back in the day we could just watch TV and that was it. Now I have to watch TV, check my email and play Sekiro at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I just have like 5 screens on at me at once, and I'm like paying attention to what everything's going on too. So yeah, no, I think it's interesting. I think they do a lot more studies into that kind of stuff than we give them credit for. You know what I mean? Like they don't just make features for a game to make features for a game. There's like, they go into the psychology of why we enjoy it and stuff too. At least the good games do, I think.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy, man. But I'm with you. there's times where it's like, all right, dude, I need to play this game, but first I need to get a good meal, you know, so I'm not hungry. I need to take a shower so I don't feel all grimy when I'm playing this game, dude, you know. So by the time you get done with all that and get all the distractions out of the way, you sit down, you only have like 30 minutes to play before you have to go to sleep, dude.
Golly, yeah. I was just thinking too, speaking of psychology of the game, did we talk about this? I think we did talk about this, but like, are we really masochists? Because if you play a stressful game and you get stressed out because you're dying or whatnot, like Sekiro, like, why are we playing something that stresses us out even more? Like, literally, I was stuck on a boss and I was stressed out on the drunkard or whatever his name is. I was just mad, getting upset. I kept trying to figure out different ways, but then I even had to look up a guide to figure out how to kill him. And the next day I beat him, but I guess I was happy temporary because I beat him, but then I was only angered because that was only like a mini boss, and the real boss is the next step. So after, you know, when you came over and we were like playing, after I was dying a lot in Sekiro, like I was like, man, I was super stressed at getting past certain scenes and whatnot. I'm gonna play something that's less stressful, and I was playing Hollow Knight. And that's still a stressful game.
That's still pretty stressful, yeah.
I was playing a less stressful game to get rid of my stress in the other game. So I was like, what am I doing? So, yeah, maybe I just need to, like, open Cooking Mama and, like, burn some eggs.
Okay. Maybe it's subjective, but to me, Cooking Mama is more stressful, I think, than Sekiro, dude. Because that shit is like, there's the one where you're cooking something in a pot, right? And it's kind of like DDR, where it tells you what to do as time goes on, you know? It's like, it's on a scrolling thing. It's like, all right, put in the mushrooms. Okay, put in the onions. You know what I mean? But what it doesn't tell you is like, oh, you have to turn the heat from high to medium at certain points while you're cooking all this shit too. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, you know, I'm stressing out then. And then I think the other one is, cooking the egg, and then when you have to fold it, you know, so it cooks evenly. Oh, that one stresses me out so much on Cooking Mama, dude.
Oh my God. See, that's what I mean. Are we masochists? Why are we getting into stressful things?
I know. See, and the crazy part is whatever. I'll pass the level, you know, but the fact that I didn't get, 3 stars perfect in that game, I do it over again. So maybe we are masochists, or maybe because I don't know, I'm a completionist, you know what I mean? Still, to this day, even though I don't really go for platinums anymore, I'm still more or less like, if I get a 95 out of 100 and I missed it by like 2 things, then I'm gonna go for it, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's crazy. But I still don't think we're that crazy, because then people play fucking Trials. Have you ever played Trials? You've seen that one? That's the one where you're on you're on a dirt bike, and you have to just go through this track and make it to the end within a certain amount of time, dude. That game takes a lot of
seen it. That's
trial
stressful.
and error. Yeah, that one. I've seen people play the same level for 3 hours, dude. No, sir. I wouldn't even want to put myself in that fucking situation, dude. Oh man, but that's funny. That's funny. I never thought of it like that. I thought of it more as like a challenge, you know, and wanting to figure out puzzles and things like that. There are games for sure where I get stressed out, and I think it is. Yeah, it's Cooking Mama. You did a good job bringing that one out of the memory banks, dude. I think I tried to bury it back, but that one, and then because Overcooked. Have you ever played Overcooked, man? It's on Switch.
That's the one where you collaborate with other people.
Yeah,
and you guys are cooking.
Yeah,
that one is actually kind of stressful,
dude.
Because you're like, if you don't do your job or whatever, cut the onions, then someone has to pick up your slack, and that's stressful because they're picking up your slack.
I remember someone told me, "Oh yeah, you don't want to play Overcooked with me, man. I'm like Gordon Ramsay," and I was like, "Shit, we might not be friends if we play Overcooked, dude." Fucking gets bread. What kind of sandwich are you?
An idiot sandwich. Like, fuck.
That'd be crazy, man. That'd be fucking crazy. Oh, but yeah, dude, you mentioned you were playing Sekiro, dude. How's your adventure been so far?
Pretty fun. You know, I'm like getting more confident the more I die, basically, the more stronger I feel like I'm getting, because it's like I used to just like kill one enemy and then I would hide for 10 minutes, and like, you know, I'm trying to get an understanding of how far they can see me, if they chase me, what is the range. And then like now I came to the point where I was just so upset dying so many times. I just ran in, killed everybody, and then like, you know, fought the boss. And apparently that wasn't the right way to do it. I'm supposed to be like a ninja, an actual ninja, and, you know, like sneak around, take enemies out one by one, and then use like cover and ambushing as my, you know, my strongest techniques. And then it turns out that's how you're supposed to fight these guys. You're supposed to backstab the boss, you know, take one life down, and then you summon the guy to help, you know, kill that boss. So it's like a strategic way. You have to actually be a ninja in order to actually, and you have to do it offense. You did bring up a good point. You have to be all offense in order to really bring down a boss's life or whatever their poise and whatnot. And I'm like, man, I am the reverse. I need defense and traps. That's why in like Neo, I would always lure them with traps, sweep them, you know, throw poison at them. So yeah, that's why I was like throwing oil and fire, and that did help a bit. And then I died.
Oh yeah, you know, there isn't really anything like that, dude. Now I'm thinking about it. That's like your playstyle, dude. Like in Neo. And you're supposed to be a samurai. Oh, I guess you're a white samurai in Neo, so it's different. But yeah, dude, those prosthetic tools, man, I'm telling you.
I know I need to get more, and I need to get more confident in actually just going all offense, block, offense. You know, because I like run away, I hit and run kind of thing. I didn't know that like if you backstab them, it takes out a life, and then you run away, they recover their health back, and I'm like, what? I have to actually battle all the way to the
end. Yeah, you can't like reset them or like re-stealth a boss and use a stealth attack on him again. Yeah,
exactly.
He gets that red circle back. Yeah. But no, it's crazy, man. I showed Rick yesterday the what is it? The secret kind of ninja boss in the past, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought I was good, you know. I was like, oh dude, I'm doing damage. I'm about to kill this guy. And then the more I kept dying and refighting him, I was getting wrecked at that point. To the point where my last fight with him, he just like immediately like stabbed me 2 times or kicked me, and I was dead. I was like, okay, yep, he is growing in experience, and I am like fucking not getting good. So
he's a fucking, what do you call it, dude? He's a amiibo.
I know. He's like, I see you gonna throw that oil, and you like dodge. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I'm actually getting crazy with the prosthetics now because I don't know, I haven't been unlocking skills. Rick was showing me a skill that he unlocked yesterday where instead of like doing your death blow on the person, you can jump over them first and then backstab them, and then you can activate certain ninja arts by doing backstabs and stuff. So since Rick showed me that yesterday, I was like, oh shit, I gotta invest more in unlocking skills, man. So I started unlocking skills because I would have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 skill points and then just keep dying at a boss and lose all that experience, dude. So I started buying skills, and holy shit, dude, it makes a difference in how you play the game, man. Because I thought they were all bullshit. They were like all the ones that you could only, because there's only certain moves that you can use that where you press L1 and R1 at the same time. So I thought they were all that, but nah, there's a bunch of different stuff you can get from the skills menu, man. So it kind of opened
like
the whole game up for me.
Passive ones too, like the they don't detect your presence as much, and then the one that removes your sound. So like now I can just run up to everybody, and I don't have to like crouch and sneak up and then backstab them. I could just literally run up to them, backstab them, and move on to the next guy. So it's pretty fun.
Yeah, dude, that game's fun, man. I was playing yesterday and today. I thought I was gonna finish the game by today because I just got done with this pretty epic fight. I finished the main objective of the game. You know, the mission that my master gives me in the game, dude. And come back, and nope, there's still maybe 3 more bosses you have to fight. I'm like, fuck. All right, dude. I guess I'll fight these 3 bosses. And it's like Neo, dude. Remember in Neo when they started throwing, like, you had to fight the Ice Queen and Nobunaga at the same time, dude?
Yeah.
It's starting to be like that, where you have to fight like 2 bosses at the same time. And
oh,
like,
my God.
Please, Sekiro, give me a fucking break, dude.
Shit.
But yeah, man. Let's see. Anything else you've been playing, man?
Hollow Knight. Just pretty enjoy. I thought first when I started playing that, I thought that was a little bit stressful because you kind of die. I don't know. It's strange. It's like Dark Souls. So basically, when you die, you lose your soul, and then you have to go back and get your soul. But this one, you have to actually fight your after image.
I did not know that the first time, man. And I remember I was like, "Oh yes, I get to pick it up." And I only had like 1 life, And I jumped up to I thought you just had to pick it up, and it attacked me. I was like, "Wait,"
and it does a slice. Yeah. But. Dude, there is no sense of direction in that game. It's just you, and the map is kind of. I think the map is pretty cool. You actually have to buy the map, or you have to wait until the other guy unlocks it to sell it to you, and then you also have to buy like a badge to see where you are in the map. And that's really helpful. But basically, I'm wandering around unlocking certain areas, but I have no idea where to go. Like literally I can go left, down, right, and sometimes I meet a dead end, but then other stuff opens up later, so I'm like completely lost and what to do. But other than that, it's pretty fun. Like I said, it's less stressful than Sekiro, because Sekiro, one enemy, golly, is stressful enough, but then in Hollow Knight, you can just easily, you have 4 like life hit bar, whatever things that you can easily recover back. Sekiro, it's like, god damn, dude, you gotta really be a ninja in that game. Which is awesome, and especially when you're like in the heat of battle and you're panicking and you're parrying everything. That's cool. But what is not cool is like when they finish you off and I have to restart. So yeah, that's technically the game I've been playing. And then I've been playing something less stressful, Tetris 99.
Okay, that's even more stressful. Get the fuck out of here.
No. I thought that was less stressful. Because, there's no value of me losing, Hollow Knight, if I lose, I'm like panicked because now I have to go all the way back. And I have pride to defeat that boss or whatever killed me. And Tetris 99, I'm like, you know what? This is 50% luck and 50% skill. There's times when the one I got like 3rd place, I got 3rd place twice. But when I did, nobody attacked me. When I got like 90th place, 80th place, that's when 4 or 5 people attacked me all at once. So it's like crazy. You can't really counter that. You can attack them back, of course, but other than that, there's people that grown to adapt to attacking people who have badges or attacking people who have the most knockouts. So there's actual real skill to that, and then skill in itself to throw down Tetrises and all that. So that is less stressful because I'm not worried about losing. The other 2 games, I am worried as shit about losing, especially Sekiro.
That's true, because whenever you play Tetris, regular Tetris, you're just worried about not dying, right? I guess in this one, you're just worried about not dying too. If you're not playing it looking at the numbers of, unless you fish 99 out of 99, dude, then you gotta. I feel like you have to uninstall that game if that happens.
You're the first one to die.
You're the first one to die. But everything else, I think you're right, because you don't play it with the competitiveness in mind. Your enemies don't really have a face or something tangible that you can fight. It's just a bunch of lines that show up in in the puzzle. So yeah, I feel it, man. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the least stressful out of all the games you're playing. Oh, funny story. I was playing Sekiro, and I'm at this part where, so Bloodborne changes, right? After certain bosses, the world changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that happens in Sekiro too, where after a certain boss in the middle, the world changes and there's like harder trash mobs to fight. So at this new part I'm at where I thought I finished the game because I beat this boss, I actually didn't finish the game. I just started like the third act for Sekiro, and now there's like even harder enemies, even harder trash mobs out there. So I thought it was cool and I was good. You know, I have my flaming axe that I can hit people with. It does a lot of damage to their posture. I even have this skill to where if I press R1 right after hitting them with the flaming axe, you know, it continues and does a secondary flaming hit so they can light on fire and all this shit, right? Just super confident, kicking people's asses. And there's this guy with a huge cannon, you know, that I'd never let him get an attack off because he's so slow. He has to like pick up the cannon and shoot it and load it up and stuff. So I never let him attack me. Kill him real quick, right? So I get to this one part where, you know, there's like 10 enemies around. So I'm killing them one by one, stealthing, killing them and stuff. And there's 2 people left, a regular samurai and this guy with a big ass cannon. So the guy with the samurai sees me and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll just fight him. You know, it'll be easy one-on-one. Plus the guy with the cannon in the back is useless, right? Fighting him or whatever. And I kill the samurai, but I have like an inch of health left. And the guy with the cannon finally loads it and shoots me and I die, dude. And I was like, oh my God. I had to kill all 13 of those motherfuckers again, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I go back and I'm at like the first part where there's 2 guards by themselves. So I'm fighting them. I beat them the first time around. So I'm fighting them and they kill me. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on, dude? I can't even get to the part I was stuck at earlier. Respawn again, I go in and I think someone shoots me with a cannon and I fall off a cliff. And I was like, okay, I have to turn this game off, dude. So that's where I left off last night playing that. I finally got past it though, and now I'm just in between 2 bosses that are fucking hard, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna beat them just yet. It's interesting, you know. You would think like in some parts of Dark Souls or Bloodborne, you would just equip, like it's a big guy, right? You're fighting this big monster thing.
Yeah.
You just equip like a heavy sword or something and just keep hitting him over and over with the heavy sword and put on a big ass shield. But you really can't change your equips in this game. Only your prosthetic tool. So it's gonna be interesting figuring out how to beat this boss, man. But yeah, dude, no, that's all I've been playing. When's the next event for Splatoon?
I think it's supposed to be this weekend. Let me double check
Did we
that.
totally miss it, dude? Holy shit.
No, we did not. We should have not.
That would suck, dude, because I want some more chunks, bro. I want to
Me too.
get more custom shirts and stuff, man. Yeah, man. I need to get thing. I need to get better at that game. Oh, that's what I was gonna buy this week too. I gotta buy that too. The little plug-in to where you can use a PlayStation controller on your Switch.
What?
Yeah, I showed it to you. It's like a little USB
I think
dongle.
you showed me. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to get one of those. I have to get that still. It's only $20, dude. Super cheap. And oh, dude, did that green PlayStation 4 controller come out yet?
I'm not sure. Let me double check. Splatfest, by the way, starts April 27.
Okay, we got time. Damn, that's at the
Rise,
end of the month, dude.
I think that's right. Yeah, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, because it's Team Turtles or Rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got some time.
They got cool shirts. Oh, that's pretty dope.
I got time to pick that stuff up, dude.
Dude, there's Ninja Turtle shirts. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so green. What was it? Green PlayStation controller.
DualShock 4. Yeah, green DualShock 4. So here's a tip. If anybody's selling anything out there, make it green. I'll totally buy it. If it looks cool, not green, and it looks even better green, I will buy it, dude.
Oh, pre-order. Yeah, I'm not sure when, but
Oh.
yeah, everyone's already putting it at $64. So
64? What the fuck?
Yep.
Wait, isn't a regular DualShock controller
like
50
$59
bucks?
or
Oh
something?
my god. It's $5 more expensive because it's green. See, that's the other thing about people that make shit green too. You make it more expensive for no reason, man. What the fuck? I'm the only one buying it if it's green, dude. Come on.
You should wait until it's not, no one buys it, then you buy it because it'll be like $45 at that point.
Dude, I 100% did that with my. Have you seen my DualShock 3 controller? It's like green. And I remember when it first came out, I wanted it so bad, but it was super expensive. Same thing like this. And I waited till PlayStation 4 came out to buy it. Well, I'll never get rid of that fucking controller, man. It's great.
This is April 25th.
Okay, so the end of this month too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, why does green stuff have to be so exclusive? What the fuck, bro? Like,
and expensive.
What is it? Shiny Pokemon. I swear to God, if there's another shiny Pokemon out there that's green, I'm gonna uninstall fucking Pokemon Go, dude. What the fuck? Everything. Kabuto, green for no reason, dude. He's shiny.
Oh yeah, like the
green.
super rare ones. They're all green.
Yeah, Cubone, shiny. Oh, let's make him green too. Oh, the new
Dragonite,
Scyther. Let's make him even more green. So when he evolves to Scizor, he's green. Oh, that's right, Dragonite green. What the fuck, bro? Come on.
Yep.
God damn it. Oh, man, that's too funny. They know, dude. Everybody already knows the trade secret to get me to buy stuff. R.I.P.
Yeah.
What else is going on, dude?
Pinball, Senran Kagura Peach Ball. The game that I was talking about a long time ago. And basically it was only released in Japan, but now they had decided to release it in North America and Europe this summer. So
you're picking that up?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But I just thought I'd point that information out, and don't look for me around that time.
Wait, what is it? It's a pinball game or beach ball game?
Pinball game.
Oh, okay.
With Senran Kagura, the Ninja Girls. $46. Oh man, you losers.
Speaking of fan service, High School of the Dead is coming back, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, because I think the author passed away, so that's why they canceled everything. But yeah, season 2. I was like, oh shit. I guess it is that time because we're in zombies still.
Yeah,
we're all about zombies. So
that's crazy, man. That's like a long layoff, dude. I feel like it was the same thing with Attack on Titan. It took forever for the second season to come out for that. But no, that's cool. But yeah, no, fan service, dude. I don't know, that guy shot like sniper bullets in between this girl's legs and her tits while she was falling down. So he knew when they were gonna like pass each other. So he knew when the bullet was gonna go through and not hit anything. That shit was fucking ridiculous, dude.
And it did like a 2-step rotation. So like I didn't understand that. I was like calculating the physics and the velocity of the bullet and the acceleration. The distance. Is there any torque or anything like that on the bullet?
Fucking anime, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, dude. Speaking of anime, Cowboy Bebop live action is coming, man.
Ooh. Oh yeah. What's his name is gonna be starring?
Yeah, it's not gonna be Keanu Reeves like everybody thought years ago. It's gonna be John Cho from, what was he in, dude? He's in Star Trek as Zulu. He's Harold in Harold and Kumar.
Oh yeah,
and
that's what he was.
I think I first saw him back in the day in Better Luck Tomorrow, that Asian indie film that kind of took off. But yeah, he's gonna be in it. I think Luke Cage is gonna be Jet Black. I don't know, dude. Who's gonna be Faye, man? Who would you want to be Faye?
I don't know who would come to mind.
And Ed. Is Ed gonna be a boy or a girl, dude? Who do you think?
It has to be a girl, boy, girl. What's that look like? Justin Bieber.
What? That'd be interesting. Yeah, like their interpretation. I wonder who they're gonna have as Ed. That'd be interesting. Because they never say in the show at all, do they?
No. Oh yeah, they do later. Way later.
It's a boy.
Said Ed is a girl.
No way. I thought Ed said he's a boy. Do I have to watch this whole series again just to look for that part?
I'm gonna Google it right now. Cowboy Bebop gender.
But if anything, no, I'm super excited. I think it'll be good. Netflix has been killing it recently with everything they're coming out with, so I'm excited for this. Well, what's the answer, dude? What does Simon say?
It says Edward was turned into a girl to even the gender ratio on Bebop, which was with Ed as a boy, 3 girls and 1 guy. So, yeah.
So Ed is a girl.
She is a girl.
I bet you that's something they changed in like the English dubs, you know, or in the English, in the English dubs.
Yeah, I think they did in the English.
But in
dubs.
Japanese, it's a guy. That's kind of funny, man. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for it actually. Not going into this one with like, you know, negative feelings too much. I think Cowboy Bebop is just one of the greats. So, and Netflix has been killing it all across the board with their movies recently. So no, yeah, I'm excited, man. One I'm not excited about though is live action Akira that takes place in California. I'm not excited about that at all.
What? Let me Google that one.
Yeah, I guess they finally got like a green light for it or something, or like the go ahead to get funding or something like that. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's not in it, but he's producing it. And I think it's been in the process of like getting made since like 2008, you know, just figuring out the script and all that. But yeah, no, I think they're finally moving forward. So I don't know how I feel about that one.
I can't Google it for some reason. It keeps pulling up the Death Note.
The Death Note Akira. I don't know how else you would separate it from Death Note. I guess put in DiCaprio Akira, but yeah, man, I don't know. That's one that I think you can't tell. You know, there's some things like some stories you can't tell in live action, or like what is it? Avatar, the blue alien one, right? How that guy waited 30 years to make that movie because the technology wasn't out yet back in the day.
Oh.
There's some shit like that where some stories just aren't meant to be told in fucking live action, you know? It's fine as it is in the cartoon. I mean, if you want to remake the anime movie, that's fine, but I don't know about fucking... I mean, look at Ghost in the Shell, man. Wasn't that trash?
They need to make it where it's a series just like the anime. So that way, you know, they don't condense everything like the movie and say, oh, yeah, this... Because, of course, we can't explain everything in the live-action movie. Mm-hmm. But in the anime, it comes out in series. And just... I Googled DiCaprio, and there's a person named Kira DiCaprio, so that didn't show up anything. Yeah, that didn't show up.
When even Google can't help you out, dude.
Shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, so hopefully, since this is a movie, you know, hopefully it's a one-on-one comparison. But again, yeah, I think there's just some things that happen in that movie that you can't really interpret into live action like that, you know. I mean, have you seen Alita: Battle Angel?
No, but I heard it didn't do very great.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, but the graphics in that at least look fairly decent, right? So I don't know. It'll be interesting how it. Cause kind of a side note, dude. Before we started recording, I was watching The Mummy Returns. You remember that one?
Which one?
The Mummy Returns, the one with the Rock.
The first one, second one?
No, the second one. Yeah, the one with the kid.
Yeah,
dude. I almost laughed out loud when the Rock came through at the end, man. Like, I haven't seen this movie in maybe 10 years. I thought it was a great movie back in the day when it first came out.
Cheesy? Was it cheesy? Dude, lemon squeezy?
Yeah. I mean, the first Mummy is cool. You know, I watched the first Mummy, I think, last week before we recorded, and that one's cool. That one still kind of holds up, you know. That one, I think they wanted to make it more of a thriller, like scary movie. And then the second one came out and it was like, yeah, cheesy popcorn movie, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end, they're like, oh man, we want to take over Anubis's army. And to do that, we have to kill the Scorpion King. You know, and they actually have Rock in the beginning of that movie, you know, him, you know, sacrificing himself to Anubis or whatever to control his armies. So you think, oh man, dude, the Rock's about to come out, dude. He's about to come out when they roll through to his pyramid. It's about to be, if you smell la 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 la. You know,
Scorpion is cooking.
It's gonna play his fucking intro music from fucking what do you call it? From WWF, man. He's gonna run down the Titantron and fucking fight Brendan Fraser and this one dude. I forget what the actor's name is, man. You know he's gonna fight them. No, this fucking poorly done 3D half Scorpion, half of the Rock thing comes out, dude. And you're like, what? I thought this was in way better graphics, dude. Hell no, it looks so trash, dude. And once I saw the Rock come out as his like half Scorpion form, the rest of the movie just didn't hold up, dude. It was super horrible, man. Like I think in the end, on Noxinamun, the girl mummy, she gets eaten by a bunch of bugs. And I remember it being a lot more gruesome and a lot more scary back in the day. You could kind of see they like Photoshop her eyeball to be the last thing showing as she's getting eaten, dude. It's I don't know. It's just so horribly done. Maybe it's because we have HD TVs now, so we could see all this shit, dude.
See all the fakeness.
Yeah, man. It hurt my feelings. And I don't want Akira live action to hurt my feelings, dude. Fucking Scorpion Rock. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Man, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look this up right now. How many Scorpion Kings movies were there? There was like 3 Scorpion Kings movie.
What? I thought there was 2. I didn't see the second one, but Scorpion
4.
King.
There's fucking 4.
Wow.
Oh my god. I think okay, The Rock is only in the first one. The Rock is only in the first one. There you go. What do you
God damn, he got a 41% for the first one. 5.5 out of 10.
These all the rest of these are like red box movies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 3.8 out of 10 for the second movie. Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
3.7 for the third movie. What is going on? Why do they keep making this if it's getting bad scores?
Well, there's that thing. The whole, you know, mindset is if you make a movie, even if it's a flop, you're making money. You know what I mean? I think the only person that really loses money is like the movie studio or something like that. I think, as far as how it works. But yeah, dude, I love the titles though. Number 1, The Scorpion King. Number 2, The Scorpion King 2, Rise of a Warrior. Scorpion King 3, Battle for Redemption. These are so fucking cheesy. Scorpion King 4, Quest for Power. Oh man, dude.
Oh my god, the rope is not even tied perfectly around them.
I think I see what you're talking about, dude. They're like tied around a pole, and there's just
it's like one piece of string or something.
They tied a fucking shoelace knot around them, dude. Oh my god, dude! A different person plays the Scorpion King in every fucking movie, dude.
I don't understand why.
Why did you make 4 of these, dude?
Who makes these covers? It looks like from what the fuck, from high school or some shit,
dude. I know. It's like he took pictures of everybody and it's like he didn't even use Photoshop. You like put MS Paint, put all their faces together and shit, dude.
They just turned it all yellow.
Oh my
god.
Scorpion King, bro. Scorpion fucking King, dude.
The first one is the only one they
really trying to make this, dude. Is Scorpion King, dude? Did Marvel bite off of Scorpion King, dude? Holy shit!
Did they?
Yeah, dude. Just like they came out with Iron Man 2 before they made Avengers, dude. They had to come out with The Mummy and The Mummy 2 before they came out with Scorpion King, man. Oh shit, dude! Look at that, dude.
Yeah. Strategy.
Marvel is biting up. They saw how successful Scorpion King was, man.
God, that's like Resident Evil in the 7 movies.
Oh my god. Is there 7 Resident Evil movies, dude?
I think so. Let me look that up.
Look that up, dude. How many Resident Evil movies are there? Oh my god, dude. That's so fucking funny, man. Something that's not trash. Game of Thrones comes out next week, dude. So super excited about that, dude. I can't wait.
Oh yeah, I still need to catch up because a lot of people are gonna start spoiling it soon at my work.
Watch it now, man. You have like a week until the next episode. Watch it now, bro.
Yeah.
What else is coming out? No, I think that's it. We're even closer to fucking Endgame, dude. So that might be the last. It's called Endgame because that's the last Marvel movie I'm about to watch.
Oh yeah, when is that? That's coming out
in
on
2 weeks.
21st, right?
21st, dude.
Holy fuck! That's next week.
Yeah, no, it's very true.
Oh my god,
so,
that's fast.
I know, man. A lot of shit's happening in April. April's about to be popping, dude. But yeah, no, Game of Thrones. I'm super excited for that, just to see how it all ends. I really have no idea. I haven't been watching trailers because I don't want to spoil too much for myself. Because there's only going to be like 6 episodes this season, so there's no point in watching a trailer. Technically, if you watch a trailer, you've watched 5% of the entire series already. So RIP. But yeah, man. How many Resident Evil movies are there?
I thought there were 7, but there's 6.
Oh, dude, just as oh wow, there's almost as many Resident Evil movies as there are games, dude. That's fucking scary, dude. That is fucking scary.
And they kept going, so it ended at 6. So
it's a redemption for anything. You know, I don't know. I know we've talked about this before, like way back in the day. We talked about video game movies. I don't know. I still contend that Street Fighter the movie is probably the best one, dude.
Street Fighter,
the animated
movie.
The animated, not the one with,
yeah, I was like, are you out of your mind?
Jean-Claude, bro.
I was a kid and I thought that was terrible.
When you had fucking what's his name, Dalsim. He doesn't even do it. He was just part of like Balrog's crew, and you're like, oh my god. All right, dude, whatever.
I was actually looking at Street Fighter shirts. They're gonna come out some from Uniqlo. I think that's how you say that.
What? Shut the fuck up, dude. No way.
Yeah, it's gonna come out in May. Let me give you the link.
Yeah, send that link, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna actually buy the Bison shirt, and it's $14. So.
What? Okay. Do they have a Ken shirt?
Let me see. Yeah, let me just email this to you. Or not.
Okay, email.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old. I was
fucking
just...
2000, dude. Come on, man.
Let me IM that to you.
Too many different ways you could send this to me. Fucking email. Oh no, just email it to me. Whenever you email me, it says you got mail. Just email it to me. Fuck, dude. Wait, Uniqlo? What do they have? Like a partnership with fucking
Street Fighter?
That's crazy. Okay.
I know they're like crazy, ridiculously popular in Asia countries.
Dude, okay, guys. So I'm gonna have to call this Street Fighter shirt with the pocket, with the front pocket, dude, and then the character select on the back. Oh shit, dude! I'm about to buy that, bro.
Where's that at?
The one on the bottom row, third from the right.
Oh, I didn't see the back. That's pretty dope, dude.
Damn. Okay, that's a pretty cool collab. It comes out in May. Oh, it's
May.
Can you order this online or?
Yeah, it says available online and in stores in May. I'm getting the Bison one. Yeah, dude, you can tell like how nice their shirts is just from a blurry image.
Yeah, dude, these look like the convention shirts, huh?
Yeah. So either way, I want to get mine before I fight it over at the convention.
So. That's true, huh? Damn, good looks, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pick one of these up. Oh wait, do I have to pick up the Cammy one too?
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Anyways, before this turns into a shopping podcast, yeah, I think that's it for this week, man. You got anything else, dude?
That is it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I think.
Am I trying to buy anything, man? Oh no, Days Gone comes out in a couple weeks, so I have one more week, dude. One more week to finish Sekiro.
Oh.
So, depending on when I finish Sekiro too, I want to jump back into God of War and finish that. So hopefully, I have at least some time to do that before Days Gone comes out. And dude, I'm really considering replaying Final Fantasy VII, man. I think
Wait, what? No.
To,
we
dude.
got no.
I have to.
Yeah, you have to go in blind. I think.
I haven't played it in maybe 4 years now. I'm due, dude. I'm due. I gotta play it again. I gotta play it again.
I guess that's true because it's gonna come out in 4 years from now. 6 years.
No, it's coming out next year because it has to be on PS4. Right. Dude. It's coming out next year, so totally getting it, dude. So, but yeah, that is it for us this week. We'll probably do a little bit of Game of Thrones discussion next week, so I hope Rick watches it, dude. Right, Rick, man?
Oh, shoot, yeah. That's like 5 episodes a day.
Shit. I'm trying to think. When will we record? Because Game of Thrones comes on at 6. Damn, we're going to... Oh, are you down to record late, dude?
Always.
All right, dude. Well, shit. Until next week. Until post Game of Thrones premiere. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
You make shitty movies. To make it successful, just make 7 more movies.
All right, guys.